Buddy. Buddy. Yeah, buddy. Hey, buddy. Buddy. Buddy, buddy. Buddy. Alright, I gotta click these things. Clickies and a clackies and a clickies and a clackies. Oh, hello. I can put that on. Yeet. This one. This one, please. Thank you. Table is live. What's the next day? It's the 14th of the 4th. What will today bring? What kind of mysteries will we have today? It's not 1982. That's the year of my birth. It's 2026. Yeet. Done. Save. Done. Finished. Coffee, yes. Painting stuff, yes. Fine. We have things. Good. Stuff and stuff. Headphones would be good, wouldn't it? I didn't want to listen to some music whilst we wait for people to arrive. Doesn't half help having a bit of music on in the background. Yeet. Turn that on, thank you. Is that saved? Yes. Good. What's going on there? Dingle dangles. Right. This one, and just double check this one. That is on. Good. We are sorted. Now I can go to chat. Oh, people here. Vendetta, hello. Double check? Yeah, double check. Yeah, it's true. Hello, Scorpion Assassin. Scorpion Assassin, I got a question for you immediately. I need to ask. I was I still am lurking in Warden's stream. He's been streaming for 2 hours easily already. When I joined, it was 2 hours ago. And he's still going now. But you were mentioning about job interview. So your GW is an interview. It's not starting at the job, right? Have I got that right, Scorpion? Have I completely got that right or wrong? You've got a job interview at Games Workshop, right? Today. Is that correct? I don't know. Vendetta, it's very nice to see you, bud. I always have a little cheeky smile when I see your name pop up. It's always nice. And also, Warden, I see you over there, bud. Yeah, I've been here the whole time, buddy. I've had you muted because to be frank, I put on music that's a little bit more peppy whilst I'm exercising. As much as staring at your face will help me, bust out those last couple of reps, it's not quite the same vibe, if that makes sense. I have to say, 1, look at his face. 2, look at his face. 3, look at his face. Oh, I could lose myself in that beard. I just want to give it a good old rummage, see what's in there, like diving for treasure. Yeah, but it's apparently closed now until tomorrow or Thursday. So it's closed. But I mean, doors can be opened for interviews, right? That's a thing, isn't it? I don't understand. Why have they said no interview? Can they not figure out how to use the door? Have they had a little bit of a problem? I've not put blue tack on. Gentlemen, I am a table in need. I need your help. Okay, I'm gonna have to lean on you a little bit here. You can laugh, you can tease. I'm a little bit jankers. I need your help with something right now. You're gonna say this is first world problem and or table. You're just bonkers, aren't you? But I got a little stressed out, right? Hear me out. I'll explain it. I just need you to just get me grounded. Okay, so hello, apparently closed Thursday. Also, I forgot to mention that it's not fully Warhammer store. It's a mix of cards and Warhammer. Ain't nothing wrong with that, buddy. Third-party suppliers, ain't nothing wrong with that. Right. So, as of yesterday, I was like, hey, we got this. We got Daddy Mag. Not all my lights are on. We got Daddy Magnus all done, right? And I was like, great. What I'll do is I will assemble for tomorrow's stream, which is now, I will assemble Mummy Magnus, right? I'll assemble Mummy Magnus, and then we can have that for the stream done, right? Now, the plan was to do it last night, but I couldn't for dad reasons. And then the other plan was to do it now before the stream, but couldn't do it because I took too long. And for some reason, in my janky mind, it's really stressing me out. And because, how can I explain? My day is dictated by me imposing rules and deadlines on myself. And because I haven't done this one, it's really stressed me out. It's just so annoying. It's really, no one's doing it other than I am. No one's making that. No one's making that deadline other than me. Like, go figure. What is that all about? It's just exhausting, and I wish this was just a one-off, but it's all the time, every day. It's yeah. My wife is most amused by it. She says I'm a bit bonkers, but yeah. So yeah, start a bitfall counter. What's a bitfall counter? Bitfall counter? What is this mysterious thing? Someone tell me. Hang on a second. Warden has a tattoo on his hand. Since when? He's just painted that on to look cool. It's not a real tattoo. It's just paint. He's painted something on his hand to make himself look all cool. That's not a real tattoo. He's full of it. Yeah, that's paint. That's video effects. That's not a real tattoo. So, guys, come on, help prop me up. I need a little bit of chin wags, a little bit of bounce. I need some social nourishment. Whoa! He's gone full big camera. He's painted his upper arm as well. Keep the paint to the models, buddy. Quit your faking tattoos. Quit your fakins. We all know they're not real. Quit your fakins. Oh. Yeah. Oh, you will see bits flying everywhere. Yeah, I haven't done an assembly live stream since I lost that upper arm of that Saturnine Terminator Praetor. I have not touched assembly streams since. I also, on a side note, I never knew Warden was a stone cold, full-blown, effective, photorealistic artist. Oh, Grex, hello, bud. He's drawn a picture of me and photorealistic representation of my legs. Yes, what, Grex? What, Grex? What's going on? What's going on, bud? Right, I should continue this guy. Free Thinker, hello. Ooh. Okay, so I've got it off my chest about Mrs. Magnus. I feel a little bit better. Thank you, guys. I do feel a little bit better. I just had to get it off my chest. It seems it's all Warden's fault. It's his fault. No one else's. It's only Warden's fault and everyone else's. It's everyone's fault but mine. So, okay, I feel better now. Now that I got that off my chest, that's fine. Ooh, lordy, that was a bit stressful. But like I say, no one's imposing these rules apart from me on myself. It's just bonkers. But now we can't do Mummy Magnus. I'm not going to assemble her on the stream because I have only one. And if I mess up the gluing and melt a bit, then I won't be buying another one. So I have to do that with 100% concentration. And that's just how it is. You're not going to sway me. No. Don't try and sway me. There's a lot of water on this palette. This is very watery. You know what? I'm just going to persevere. I'm going to go for it. I got the skills. I'm table of the 250s, you know? So I'll just do dibby dabs. One thing's for sure, it's got plenty of pigment in it. It's definitely doing a one coat and done. So that's good. Ah, that's better. Sitting here painting. Ah, lovely. Lovely, lovely, lovely. What kind of shenanigans can we have today? What do we get to laugh about today? What kind of thing do we have? We got all the hellos out the way. Yes, hello, hello, hello. Yes, it is me. Yes. Don't get too starstruck now. Yes. Best it's quite the privilege for you guys, you know. I'm easily the best artist in this room currently, so quite the accolade. I know, right? This is so watery. I've definitely rushed filling up my wet palette, and I've got more water on the surface than the paint. You know what? This is so watery, I might have to try and bleed a bit of this off. It's really wet. It's wetter than Warden's beard, and that beard is in a perpetual state of sogginess. It's true. So yeah, confirmed. My soggy paint. So I just decanted some water from my wet palette, and look what happened to the paint. That's the paint I'm using. It dribbled like water. So yeah, some water clearly got in it. I'm going to remix that batch. I love the smell of plastic glue. My tub of towel, I deliberately have the lid closed so I can open it up and give it a whiff because it's still all gluey. So yeah, I do enjoy the smell of plastic glue. Perhaps arguably a little bit too much, to be honest. I might like it. Yeah, I might need to rein it in a little bit because I do believe there's a name for that. Baking paper wet palette. Right, I will say this, right? It's a lot cheaper. It's a lot cheaper than buying the Army Painter little pads. I burned through the pads that came with the set. The baking paper has a little bit of a waxiness to it, which makes the paint want to pool in together. You can kind of see that it pushes it in together, and arguably it does it dries, the paint dries on the paper faster. This particular baking paper. I hear there's different types, but I'm not going to start trying to shop for different types of baking paper when all the boxes are in finish. It just seems like a bit of a headache. So I will go with the baking paper we use for cooking and just make the best of it. That's what I'm thinking. So there's my honest opinion on baking paper. I don't prefer it, but it's, as far as the art of the possible is concerned, it is economically viable. So that's why I'm sticking with it. Yeah, that's my 2 cents. It's a shame I couldn't paint Mrs. Magnus, but I've got to get over it. No one was wanting to paint Mrs. Magnus other than me. There was no pressure there, table. Stop being a little bit of a weird old sausage. You're a weird old sausage, are you, table? Right, yeah. So Warden feels the same about baking paper. Good. Do you know why that is? It's just because he's a massive yes man and he just agrees with everything I say. Also, totally unrelated. Where's Fred? We have to have a little word with him because he keeps sending me photos of him just holding money. Yeah, he's money shaming me on the regular now since yesterday's outburst. Wait, why can't you paint Mrs. Magnus? Mrs. Magnus, because Mrs. Magnus is currently in this state. So I was going to assemble Mrs. Magnus. One lovely thing is that you don't have to have the knife hand. There's an alternative hand just holding a skull, which is good because I feel like for the Magnuses, they're too civilized to be walking around with a weapon drawn. So I like that. Yeah, unfortunately, Mr. Magnus will have to wait another day. I'm just going to push everything back a day and see if we can get it done for tomorrow. Telling you about it is a bit of a problem because normally I just do these things, but I just felt full transparency. I thought I'd share the jank with you. You know, a problem shared is a problem less janked. I feel. Oh no! I just read Warden's chat. Nice. Saw someone with the same tattoo in the same shop some time ago. No one wants to know that their tattoo is everywhere. Unless, what is the tattoo of? I don't know what it was. It looked like I don't know, some kind of doodle. I'm not up on my tattoos. Mrs. Magnus will arrive at some point, but in the meantime, we can finish this a gene stealer. But yeah, I feel all discombobbled. I need to recombobble. Recombobulation commence. Recombobulation. That's what I can do. I can tell you what I've been up to as well. I've been practicing my my erotic dance of destruction. It's all set out. I've got my soundtrack all picked out. It's all ready. I can pull the trigger on that whenever I want, and then Warden is destroyed. So you hear that, Warden? You better be super nice to me from now on, because I can destroy you in a heartbeat. Your fate is in my hands. So you better watch out, buddy. Just saying. I now wield ultimate power over you and yours.
Ah, Chaos Undivided Star. Ah, okay. Man, why didn't I guess that? Why didn't I figure that? Oh, I was too busy saying it was drawn on. That's why I wasn't paying attention. That's why. Whoop. So, I mean, I tell you what, Wardens, when I know you don't need it, but I saw that your chat was pretty quiet for a moment before Nara arrived and everyone was talking about McCaws. But I was like, oh, I just want to type. I really wanted to just type something. But I already left chat, left to lurk mode like several times already. I wanted to type something, but I couldn't. I didn't want to just type and be like, hey, yeah, I'm here. And then not get to continue typing. I was in quite the moral quandary. Quite the moral quandary. Oh, have you only just started? Oh, right, okay. I just noticed it. Thankfully, you pop up on my feed, and there's nothing I'd rather watch on YouTube, frankly. I don't get recommended anything particularly good. The only thing is that barbarian animation, the chaotic neutral barbarian animation. I really like him. He makes me chuckle. But yeah, I'd rather watch something of someone I know. And also I feel good because I know that I'm helping with your watch time hours. And I get to see how you paint, so I might even learn a thing or two. So I'd much rather watch something I can interact with. It's just way more fun. Way more fun. So yeah, that's just it. I think there's a compliment in there somewhere. I think, but yeah, it's just nice. I prefer personalized viewing. I think I am now a convert, and I was thinking about the idea of like between the gang of us, could we in some way, shape, or form throughout the world be in a perpetual state of someone streaming at any one point? So like viewers could be in any one of our streams for a 24-hour period, which I kind of like. I love the idea of that. I don't know why. I don't know why I did. It just tickled me. I am now reading his chat as well. Do you know what that tells me? It tells me my chat's not enough. And it's not your fault, guys. It's not your fault. It's my brain. It's my brains. It's just how the pace that my brain's going at. It's just. Do you know what, Table? Just sharpen paint. Sharpen paint. You're very needy today, Table. You're very not assembling that model has made you rather needy. Let's just crack on. Ooh. Yeah, you should be sorry. You never answered my question about your job interview. I'm trying to build up some lore about you, Scorpion. Don't think you can throw your weight around that, even though we've only just met. We need to get to know each other. Now, you said that your shop was closed. Does that mean they just said we're closed, no interview today? Or they're going to interview you whilst the shop is closed? Or they've closed the shop to interview you? I don't know what's going on here. I am perplexed. That is the end goal, Caps. I don't remember where we were in the conversation. I've already moved on. So how come the Demon Prince isn't finished yet? You know, what's the deal with that? You doing a table and dawdling. You don't wanna finish it. Oh, okay. I see, Scorpion. I might have mixed you up a little bit with Bull. I might have mixed up your laws there a little bit. You were going to apply today. Okay. Well, I mean, isn't the... Oh, so you're going to walk in and hand in a CV. That's why it being closed is a factor. I'm sure that's what it means. I'm calling Scorpion it. It. Oh, Warden of the Burn. Although, what? That chest plate does look lovely. Those golds are very glistening. Oh. Yeah, he wants this to look good. Well, I mean, touche, you know? Mine looks like a raggedy bag of bones. Person is better, Scorpion. I think you're right to hold off and wait till it's open. Yeah, I think so. But that could just be because I'm terrible on paper. If you read my CV, you'd be like, these are the doodlings of a maniac. There's no way we can hire this person. No way. So I always tend to go in person and then at the very least they have to get a security to escort me out. Because I just start screaming job until I'm either kicked out or hired. Oh, no application pay. They clearly want you to go in person, and also, it's a bit of a social thing working in a shop like that. I would suspect they want to see that you can talk. My CV is immediate bin CV. That's my CV. It's an immediate bin, immediate bin. Sorry, I just had to slurp some coffee. But I feel like applying for jobs is just like, you've got to be able to sell yourself. It's just like selling yourself. And I've never been good at self-promoting anything like that. So I just suck ass at that. All my jobs have been through word or mouth, or I've been there in person. Just saying, the whole CV thing is just raw. It sucks ass. Not for people who look good on paper and who have, intelligence and can do things. Not for those people, but for people like me. Where am I going with this? I'm going to go look at Strawberry. Guys, you should all move over to Warden's stream. He's painting some golds at the moment on his Chaos Demon chest plate. And, he's using... And he's also, if you want to laugh as well, he's using a comically massive brush. Like, I do believe it's an in-joke that I'm not aware of, because his brush is absolutely gigantic. Who needs that bigger brush? Like, you're only using the very, very end of it. Why does he need that much? It's like a horse's tail. Why does he need that many bristles? What are they doing? Like, why does it need to be that big? Oh, you and your fancy brush twirling. I'm just berating him. Why am I just berating him? I'm such a little nosy Parker. I know a bit. I bought my Black Templar there, and the owner complimented me, saying it was nice. Ooh, okay. Ooh, okay. Well, it won't hurt to go in. Just, I'm not saying they're going to, but if they did say no, don't let it put you off going. Don't be like, oh, they didn't hire me, I'm not going to go there again. So, still enjoy the place, even though they didn't want to hire you. That's fine, And it's not necessarily a you issue. There's a myriad of factors that could be involved with your not being hired. It's not entirely in your control. Where am I at with this guy? I tell you what, I do enjoy my Gene Stealers. They went from not being enjoyed to being enjoyed. I've also been thinking about, now this is a bit controversial, but I've been thinking about not buying any more miniatures until I've painted all my miniatures. I know, right? That is quite a thing to say. But if I choose the course of action I'm leaning towards, that would be the goal. And that would might actually result in me not being able to get 11th. Why, I will not explain until, if I pull the trigger on it, I will explain at the time. But I have an idea for an in-joke. And then that's pretty much it. So I would not get 11th for a gag, which, if anything, makes it all the more possible. Did anyone see the new Weird Boy? Weird Boy? He's got a lot of dingly-dangly wires sticking out his head. I would definitely modify that. I'd snip some of those off and glue them like dreadlocks. More like glued to his head. Oh, yeah, it is, isn't it, Ben? Yeah, I don't understand it. I don't understand the brush. So what did I do? I lashed out at the brush. I didn't understand the brush, so I lashed out at the brush. And that's obviously because I am jealous of the brush. Why does it need to be that size? I don't know. But he clearly knows something that I don't, Like, so, like he clearly knows how to wash his own face. That's for sure. My face don't look like that. Like, he clearly understands personal hygiene. I do not. So I've got that envy as well going on. Oh, again, there's a whole. I think it's just envy in general. It might not even be brush envy. Maybe I need to stop peeking at the stream and just concentrate on what I'm doing. Well, if you don't want to be mocked for the largest, just start talking about your penis. then you get grounded. There you go. Just do that. And then, wee Willy Winky. Wee Willy Winky, don't look at me. It's a little tiny, silly little wee. I keep so Tyrannus, am I right? I just sang a Willy song. I just sang a little Wilkins sonnet. I don't know why I was thinking there. I just fancied singing a little song. I don't know if he looks. What's that background? That's a lovely background. Right, I'm gonna have to move the stream. I'm just berating him. I should concentrate on my own chat, and then when that gets busy, I can peek over to him. But at the moment, I'm methadoning his chat with me, and it's just like it's the streaming equivalent of being involved in a conversation I'm not involved with. It's not good for me. Like, those people talking don't know that I'm talking to Warden. It's not a good. It's not good. It's not a good thing. It's too separate, too disparate. It's like I'm just talking at them, Right, so that leg's done. This hand needs to be done. Did I do the other side of the tail? Because I missed it on the other one. Oh, I've done it enough. These little bits could be done. Whee! Zum. Easy peasy. Oh! So I found my Cantor Blue, which is nice. So I can mix up and do the armor on these guys. Inside of the hand. Easy. That's totally done. Right, I'm going to do this with a bigger brush. I've got a load of that paint left over, so I'm going to use it on the next one as well. It's quiet. It's quiet. Big brush. That's probably a bit too big, but this one's okay. Let's use this one. Might as well grab out another gene sealer. Yeah, it's pretty big flex, isn't it? That's a nice brush. Let's see if I can get a focus on it. Lup. Lup. No, it's not wanting to focus. But it's nice. Ah, I got all deflated. So there's a nice little bit of Tyranidy bit there I can do. So I get to use some Tyranid colours of my colours sort of thing. Oh, I shouldn't put too much pressure on him. You see him bending there? Uh, just enough to get all those done. Hey, Tomo. How you doing? Yeah, that's enough of that. Maybe that inside leg a little bit. Right, whilst I'm here, I'm going to crack out the Alcarian Boyg Crimson. I'm going to do this bit of Tyranidy bit. You feel meh? Ah, no, dude. That's never good. I was alright, but then I done gone screwed myself over. So I'll join you in a little bit of meh wallowing. How can we perk ourselves up, buddy? What can we do? Maybe collectively we can figure something out to bring up our collective moods. I am open to suggestions. We can do some brainstorming. We can figure something out. So what's got in you? What's got up to you? Let's start with you. See how you're doing, and then we can. What can we do? What can we do? Carrion Boyg Crimson, love it. I will do that armor, but I'm not even going to try and do it flippy floppy wishy washy. Okay, that's done. What I will do is I am going to take out a little Tyranid. I'm going to take out one of these. We might as well get another Spore Mine done. So what I do is I mix Carrion Crimson into my base colour now of my Tyranid so that we can get some smoother blends. That's my theory. That's what I'm thinking. And then I want to do this one as well, but that will be a Carrion Crimson Boyg and a pink. That's what that will be. But I still want to do it anyway with this colour. Lovely.
There.
Oh, no! Well, I mean, you gave the spider plenty of opportunity. But for me, I don't tend to kill spiders because, you know, I hate flies more. And flies really are... They really are pesty because they live for so little that they don't understand about personal space. They're just trying to fly all up in your bits and stuff and in your mouth, in your nose, everywhere they can get their little grubby little mitts on. You know what, I'm going to use some Cinnabite Green. Well, I mean, yeah, there's only for me kill on sight insects. There's only two, and that's mosquitoes and wasps. Those two for me are instant. I'm not playing around. If you're a mosquito or a wasp, I'm after you straight away. There's no question. I am straight away all up on your business. Note to self, table. Don't open up about personal shiz on stream. Don't do it. Don't do that. Naughty table. Should have kept your trap shut. You should not have revealed that jank. So what I'm going, this is Cinnabite green mixed with the ink that I used. Where did I put them? Here's Cinnabite. That's Cinnabite green. And then the ink was this Arium blue. That's what I've done. This one. Aromatic blue. Yeah, I mean, that's fine. You know, you gave it enough opportunities. Is that even a bit there? I can't tell. Is it a three-pointed bit? I do believe it is. It's just not very inked. It's very subtly inked. And that, you know what, I'm going to assume that it is. And if not, then I'll repaint it later. But I don't want to... I want to give it the opportunity to be painted the correct colour. Yeah, you need to air that place out, bud. If you got some spray in there, you got to figure that out. Hey, Warden. Yeah, thanks. So it's a combination of playing Space Marine 2, and then I saw a picture on TikTok of something that was sort of similar, and I was like, you know what, I want to do a Zeechy one. I've not painted anything Zeech, and this is one of those models where I got stuck. So this guy's actually been painted a couple of times already, but I just didn't have the skill for it, and I kind of want. He's kind of an old model, so I don't want to just. I know I can't really get another one, so I really want to get it right. But yeah, I'm going Zeechy. I'm going to go Zeechy with this guy. And now with my new theory of making the base layer a little bit closer to the ink, I feel like I might be able to get some smoother transitions. Well, thanks, Freethinker. I mean, there's plenty of opportunity for me to fluff it up. But what I'm going to... Yeah, I think I've been having a string of successes with minis. Do you know what? I am going to speed up as well, actually. Going to pick up the pace of this guy a little bit. But yeah, I've had some I've painted some models that have impressed me a great deal. And again, you know, you're running your own race, but I feel if I'm picking up a model and looking at it after I've painted, I've been like, hey, wow, you did that table. Then I'm doing good. That's what I'm kind of aiming for. I'm not trying to be the super bestest in the world. I'm just trying to do better than my last mini. I'm just trying to learn a few things. Oh, okay. So in your trying to rescue the spider, you halved it. Well, that's spiders. Watch out! If there's any spiders watching this stream, don't go to Scorpion's house. He will bisect you. Now I know this is a glove, but I'm gonna do it this color anyway. Oh wait, no, it's a gauntlet. It's a gauntlet. What wouldn't hurt would be inking this again once I've done these bits. I think it could definitely benefit from another inking. I mean, it's Terminator Lord, so doing a couple of extra layers wouldn't hurt. That in there as well is a little bit white. Needs a little bit of TLC, this guy. Hang on a second. Are you gaslighting the spider? Are you like, look what you made me do? Why did you do that? Why did you cut yourself in half? I was trying to save you. Hang on a second. How's it the spider's fault you chopped it in half? He's totally... All but one spiders were not hurt during the making of this stream, and it wasn't by me. I by no means condone the hurting of spiders. Just watch out if you're a wasp or a mosquito. If you're one of those, I've got no time for you. I will rain death and destruction upon you as soon as you are spotted. That's too big a mold line under there. See that mold line? Mahoosive. I'm maybe even thinking maybe a slightly darker version of this ink. Maybe if I use a bit of this ink and then add a teeny tiny bit of darker blue to it, just to bring out these recesses, because these colors are so close to each other that it might need a little bit more oomph in the right direction. Not a lot, just ever so slightly darker in these recesses is what I'm thinking. So I'm thinking some Drakenhof Nightshade shade with some Aryan blue, because I've not combined inks before, because I don't want to go super dark, but I want to go just ever so slightly darker than it is. That's what I'm thinking. Big old mold line across the top of his head. Just for the record as well, I did not assemble this guy. This is one of my table trades. This is secondhand, this guy. So he came like this. He came in the same box as the Demon Prince I did. I did not clean that mold line very well. Hey, Freds. How you doing, bud? How's it going, buddy? What you up to? Getting ready for work, I suspect. Well, hang on. What time is it? Oh, no, you got ages yet. Oh, okay. I misjudged that. Okay, so it's coffee than work. How is work treating you? Is it treating you okay? For the most part, I think we can call that a win. Oh, yeah, I was thinking about the base thing. I think I'm going to be doing my entry on Saturday, actually. The plan is to get it glued during the week, and then I'll just end up painting it in stream, actually, to be honest. But I'm very excited about my entry, actually. I've got it all figured out. I know what I want to do. I've even got some sneaky surprises. But yeah, I'm set to go with my base. I think it will be Saturday. And I think, you know what? Without tooting my own horn, I think I might be in for a shot for winning this one this time. I know, that's crazy, isn't it? The confidence on the man. Shouldn't have painted over that jewel. Okay, that needs to dry. Let's do the... What do you mean? Titus has a nice base. Look, he's just recently got a new one. Look, we've gone one bigger. He has 4 bases. Believe it or not, there is actually one in there. He's already got 4 bases. He's on a pedestal, as he should be. Isn't he beautiful? Let's do a layer of him. This is Titus of the 500 layers. This is Captain Titus. The whole play on the 500 worlds. I was like, you know what? Let's do 500 layers. It was just an off-the-cuff joke, but I committed to it. We've got the elephant graveyard of paints up there. He's actually probably around a €45 miniature at this point. But yeah, he's Captain Titus of the 500 layers. Isn't he beautiful? That just goes to show that I will pursue an in-joke, a little off-the-cuff gag. I will pursue it. Here he is, his layers. 165, soon to be 166. There you go, Titus. You've earned it. There you go. So that's, yeah, Captain Titus of 500 layers. Yum, yum, yum. He is, isn't he? Yeah. And like I said, it was just a little joke. I don't even remember who suggested it, but we ran with it. We still are. I can't stop it now until I've done 500. I've got to do 1,000 hours of painting on stream, which we are at 715. I know that post-it looks a little bit like I've just made up that number, but we have the old post. We've just changed from this post-it. So far this year we have done 285 hours. He's going to be in $1 million miniature, isn't he? Everyone's going to want to buy him. I think I'm going to list it on eBay. If Cav doesn't hurry up and pay me for it when it's done, by Cav I mean my buddy Henry Cavill, he's going to pay $1 million for it. But if he doesn't, so help me, I'm putting it on eBay. But no, I'm not, because they take a commission. Screw that. $1 million. How much would it take to list a model for €1 million? They would take such a massive commission. I ain't giving that to eBay just for a listing. Nah, son. Nah, mate. Nah. No, eBay. You don't get my commission. It always stings me a little bit when someone's like super generous and donates on YouTube or Patreon, which they do, and it's like I can't think of a bigger compliment, frankly, to saying like, "Hey, look, I like what you're doing so much. I'm willing to give you a few bucks." I can't think of a bigger compliment, but they always take a big chunk, Patreon and YouTube. Well, yeah, Cavs, yeah, we go way back, yeah. We play every second Tuesday of the month. We play strip charades, and he loses on purpose. Yeah, I know, little flirt. Any excuse to take his shirt off, old Cavs. And then we have a barbecue. It's all very wholesome. Where? Oh, I've really screwed that bit up. I'm going to clean that. That recess is a little bit too blasted. The Carverine. Is that from Deadpool? I want to say Deadpool 3. I lose track. I lost interest in the whole Marvel universe about 20 minutes into Endgame. I was like, you know what? I don't like where this is going. Yeah, Deadpool 3. I thought so. But yeah, Endgame, what a disappointment. No, no, I haven't actually. I haven't watched any of them. I watched. There was this hero that he like turns people into like little smudges, little black smudges. And they kind of he's kind of got two parts of him. He's like a dark silhouette of a man, and he holds up his hand and goes "Floop," and turns people into little bits of shadow, and he blaps a kid. I thought that was quite a strong scene. But I've watched his highlights on YouTube, but mostly I don't. I haven't watched any of the movies. I got no interest. And then they were gearing up. The new character kind of interested me. The guy who had all the different personalities, all the different variants of him. Was it Kang? I thought he was quite interesting, and I was sort of on board. But it turned out that the actor assault someone or something, and so they had to cancel it all. Yeah, I think the last one I watched in its entirety was the final Guardians of the Galaxy, and I thought Adam Warlock was a nice character. I liked him. I thought that was pretty good. You know, I thought that movie on the whole was quite strong, actually. Yeah, I thought that was kind of an interesting. What they should just do is they should just do episode one of the old X-Men, where it's Jubilee being chased by Sentinels. Make that a movie. Make that first episode. Get your Sentinels in it. Have Jubilee discovering her powers, and just have a nice introduction to some X-Men. You know. But give me Sentinels. Give me Sentinels. I recently found out that friggin' Marvel has a miniatures game, and you can play as Sentinels in it. So I was like, well, okay, that's amazing. Yeah, I like the Guardians of the Galaxies movies as well, actually. I think they're pretty good. Oh, bless your free thinking for typing, buddy. Bless you. Bless you for starting a conversation. Just saying that. Thank you. A quiet table is a table that's rummaging around with the demons. I almost watched what was it? The Hunter. I almost watched that one, but I don't have time for movies. I want to watch the one with the new rock monster alien, where he's like, "Who are you talking to?" question. That little rock monster. And I very nearly twice watched it on movie recaps, but then I thought, hang on, this film might actually be fun for me. I might actually watch this one, so I didn't watch the movie recaps, just because I like how the translator translates the little rock monster. So yeah, Craven the Hunter. Yeah, I watched the prison scene, the beginning, and then I was like, I'm all right. What they maybe shouldn't have done, is made him the Marvel Quicksilver, and then introduced him and then killed him off in the same movie. Maybe they shouldn't have done that. I thought he was. There was a lot of potential for funsies with him, I felt. I haven't been excited for a movie coming out in a very long time. Um, one I'd really like to get my hands on is the 2005 Star Wars prequel box set. Has the original trilogy remastered, but without all of the extra CGI nonsense. And I would love to get my hands on that DVD. That's something I'd really like. That would be a real treat. I haven't watched Star Wars in a very long time, and I'm a mega fan, or at least was, but they changed too much with the CG because Lucas wanted to change it because it was something to do with his ex-wife and that they did the film together. So the more he changed it, he didn't have to give revenue or something. Like, he didn't have to then give her money because it was different enough. Have you seen him in? He's really, really good in the Godzilla film. I liked him a lot in the Godzilla film. And, in... what was the film where he was with Nick Cage and they were like vigilantes? Kick-Ass. He was really good in that. He's not bad, frankly. He's not bad. I don't think he's a bad actor. Have you seen the Godzilla film? It's really good. Bryan Cranston in that. Dear Lord. What absolutely... It's pretty solid. But... Now, right? No, I've just made a mistake there because you don't know me, Freethinker. You don't know me. You don't know my taste in film. You don't know what I constitute a good film. So for me to say go watch it, it's good. Well, hang on, maybe I'm not the right person to recommend it. Maybe it's not your cup of tea at all. So I always think about that before I recommend something. Hey, Richard. I think they are. I agree. I don't think they get as much credit as they should. I haven't done the backs of these. I'm a little bit wobbly on the old bicycle. I'm struggling a little bit. When I go quiet, that's when I just self-defeat myself. I get myself too worked up. And I came on the stream and I shouldn't have mentioned it. I should have kept shut and then just concentrated on having fun. But it crept in with me. It's got its hooks in me. So it could go either way. I've penciled in 3 hours, but if it ends after 2, then I lost. So it's a little bit on the fence at the moment, bud. It depends. Sorry, Warden, I had to turn off your stream. I felt it made me feel worse because I was like commenting on a stream that I wasn't involved in. So what I needed to be was included, and I felt separate from your chat. Like, don't take it personally. Please don't take it personal. But I couldn't be an observer. I need to be in some conversation. That was what will help me. So just observing it wasn't helping me. So you know how it is, Red Shirt. You know, so you win some, you lose some. Not every day is perfect, but the good news is, staying positive, is I'm very much on the fence. It's not all doom and gloom. It could go either way. Either way. I feel a little bit better. Thanks almost entirely to Free Thinker. He was the one just getting me in a conversation talking about superheroes. Nah, I don't want to do Discord call. I mean, that's a different creature. I mean, should I be doing a Discord call if I'm feeling a little shaky cakey? I don't think that's a good idea. I need to right this ship first before I start something. Thanks, Warden, but no. I mean, if I mess up my own stream, that's one thing, but I don't want to drag yours down. Hankering is good, yeah. We could do that. Maybe I could join for, not today, but maybe I could join for a little chit chat here and there if things are going really good. I wish I never felt like this. It sucks. I wish this wasn't my brain. But we can't help it. You know, we can't help the cards we're dealt. What it is my life is very much beige speed, right? My life is beige speed. It's very routine, very predictable, not terribly exciting for the most part. A lot of responsibility, right? It's beige day to day. But my brain likes mile a minute, things, stuff speed. And I haven't found the balance. I'm going to shut up now. Win some, you lose some. I'll just say win some, you lose some. Let's talk about something else. Christ, anything else? I have read Siege of Terra. I'm going to talk about it not in spoilers, but my favorite Siege. Has anyone anyone in chat, lurkers or otherwise, planning on reading Siege of Terra? I just want to check before I accidentally divulge something. Well, thanks, Warden. That's quite a compliment. Keeping an even keel is very important, especially for guys, because no one really gives two shits about your feelings. Certainly, my entire adult life, that's very much what I've learned. So you've got to write yourself. You've got to write your own ship. It's tough. Oh, the Siege of Terra. Okay, so Assassin hasn't read it. I was reading. I got probably about 20 books in, somewhere around there, with the Horus Heresy. But then I kind of lost my way, and I couldn't remember which books I had and hadn't read. So I kind of gave up. But then when Siege of Terra came out, I was like, I've got to read this, because what will happen is I'll be doom scrolling on my phone, and some unsavory character will drop a massive spoiler on my head about it. So I was like, read the Siege of Terra. And I didn't regret reading Siege of Terra. I burned through them. No, there's not 20. There's way more in the Horus Heresy. Siege of Terra is about, what, 9 books? But it didn't disappoint. And I figured, like, if I don't understand some bits that happened in Siege of Terra, and yeah, sure, if you read the Horus Heresy, I'm sure some moments would have hit a lot harder if you were more invested in some of the characters, sure. But I couldn't risk it. I had to read Siege of Terra. Yeah, Siege of Terra isn't 20, but the Horus Heresy series is way more than 20. Well, Horus Heresy is like the big storyline, the thing that happened 30,000 years ago. But There's 25 years of friggin' stories, and there's loads. There's just an astronomically large amount of reading. Arguably, you couldn't read it all. I would even go as far as to say. Yeah, I guess. Well, no, because there's the trilogy, the Beast trilogy, which happens just after Horus Heresy. Well, I wanted to do something Zeechy, but I also didn't want to go a lot of gold. But I am moving away as well. So normally what I do is I'd paint the weapons very similar to the armor as well. But the weapons, they're separate entities. So color matching be damned. They're artifacts, so they should have, and also they're chaosy weapons as well. So I'm going to paint them relatively unique as well. I think we're almost ready to get some inks on. Almost ready. Yeah, there's another one on this hand. I will give that a little moment to dry. I wish the cape didn't feel like such a just a tack-on section, I wish that didn't feel quite so just stuck on. But I know why they've put it there, because he normally has these on his back spikes that I trimmed off with all the heads on. I'm not so keen on those. I'd rather have a belt or a chain dragging along a load of heads than big spikes with them sticking on. Ironically, this is my first attempt at something Zeechy. But the thing is, Zeech is great because Chaos can be anything, and Lord of Change especially. You can paint it any which colour you want, frankly. You can make it look like it's in a constant state of flux. That's absolutely fine. I do like that about Chaos. Right, there's nothing... Right, that's good. It's gonna... And that's... Well, no, I'm going to go a little bit darker with the ink on the armour because I really want to pull those recesses out, but I'm going to mix inks. I'm going to go, when it dries, when there's a little bit more dry, I'm going to mix these two. Because this was the original ink in the recess, but I don't want to go all the way to this. So I'm going to mix them and try and get a nice in-between stage. Because I'm trying to get them close. I'm trying to get these layers closer so they're not so jarring. That's the plan. That's what I'm aiming for. But whilst I'm waiting on that, I might just do highlights on this guy. You know, I might do his eyes. That's what I'll do. Well, that's going to keep you busy for a while, isn't it? That's going to keep you busy. Oh, yeah, that was the other thing. So, I know I'm doing 1,000 hours, but I found out, someone mentioned, I was watching some garbage on my phone, but they mentioned something really interesting. So, how many hours is a full-time job in a year? Yeah, so it's 2,080 hours is a 40-hour-a-week job. And that kind of tempted me. But I think we'll stick for the 1,000 for the moment. That wasn't relevant, was it? Why did I mention that? What was the relevance? Yeah, the Iron Warriors are getting a lot of love, and if old Peter is coming back, then it's pretty cool. So I mean, I'm not going to be able to get mutilators or defiers. I'm not buying anything. I think I'm just going to wait for the sponsorship deal to roll in, and if it doesn't, well, so help me, I'll paint everything I have, and then if by some sheer miracle that happens, then I'll buy something at that point. I've got more than enough to be getting on with. Loads of stuff. That's not flex, guys. I'm not flexing. I mean, like, when I was employed, I got carried away with the spending. It's not me flexing. It was a disproportionate of plastic bought in relation to my wage. It wasn't like some kind of super duper big balls job, right? I just spent a lot, and I had no kids, so there's no, smaller apartment. There was a lot of excess cash floating around. I really don't want to sound like I'm trying to flex. I'm not. I'm really not. Right, Cantor Blue and Abaddon Black with Drakenhof Nightshade shade in. That's what I can do. The big Primarchs, they're tough. Morty's a mission on himself. There he is over there. He's intimidating the hell out of me. He's really, really hunky chunky. He's at that 80% done mark, and I just need to knuckle down and do it. It might even be a case of me finishing him off stream, potentially, because I do paint off stream now. I have started painting again off stream, which is quite nice, and I've noticed that I'm shockingly faster than I was. But I'd recommend Girly Man or the Lion. I painted him. He was fun. Rabute seems like a fun one as well. I really like the look of him. There. Oh, just that's a drop. I just clicked the lid shut and then I launched this on my desk. That counts as a drop, without a doubt. Oh no, sorry. Sorry, Strawberry. I didn't mean to flex. It was unintentional. Hey, Spammy. I like that more, that I've done less blue on the top of the tail. I like that look more. I would consider that an improvement on the original. I've mixed up loads of this blue. I might just do these. Yeah, this is the boring bit, you know. It's the majority layers thing. I guess this is where airbrushes come in handy because you can do these layers quite quick, maybe. But I would like to streamline the process. Yeah, it's all right. I might have to have a lie down to reset. I was all right. I just got caught off guard. Shut up, table. Well, there's your answer, Scorpion. Rough or the smooth. That's the way it is, it would seem. Yeah, I will ink him. I'll do this up. I will. Let me just get this guy's back and forehead done. And I will. You'll be fine, Warden. You'll be fine, buddy. Don't talk like I'm dead. You son of a bitch. I will lament your passing. Okay, right. Let's do what I said about what I was going to do with that ink. So I'm going to mix a little bit of Drakenhof Nightshade Shade with Aryan Blue. I mean, yeah, I'm leaning no. But I mean, if something spectacular happens that's really interesting and I get super energized and engaged, then yeah, sure, that might do it. But yeah, I know myself well enough to know that I might have to have a little sleepy instead. We'll see, guys. There's still 28 minutes. Yeah, Red Shirt, Titus has had a layer, although give it 10 minutes or so, and we should be able to get another one on him. Right, a little bit of Drakenhof Nightshade Shade, and then Aryan Blue. Okay, we might have something there. A little bit more of that and that. I'm just double dipping these guys. All right, let's try that. Maybe a little bit more Aryan. Okay. Yeah. Got a paint scheme figured out for Genestealer cultists and Genestealers. I painted my only Kriegsman. He's finished. And we're now on 45 of the 100 with regards to the million miniatures. So yeah, a little bit, to be honest. So the reason I went for a little bit of blue is all of these arm join recesses weren't dark enough for my taste. He's a Sorcerer Lord in Terminator armor, and I'm not sure how old he is. You might not be able to get him in this format. I think if I remember right, he has to be kit bashed now, if I'm not mistaken. Yeah, these recesses are looking a little bit more vibrant now. That's good. And it's not as dark as just Nightshade ink, so that's what I was hoping. I wanted some dark, but not too much. Yeah, but remember, Spammy, my pace is a little bit different because I'm doing hobby combine, you know? I'm combining the YouTubing and the to improve my my not being weirdness, you know. So the only reason I'm painting so much is because I'm combining hobbies, you know. So don't beat yourself up about 2 models. It's absolutely fine. There's no time limit on this kind of thing. It's only because I'm putting more time in on court that I'm getting more stuff done. You know, that's the only reason. Hey, Big Mac. Well, I mean, I wouldn't necessarily do that. Not knocking your painting, but it seems that you have to be very top echelon level of skill. Hey, Mint. Hey, Mint, buddy. But that would be the dream, wouldn't it? To be paid to do something you love, or create your own job. I mean, I don't know how good ad revenue is. I'm starting to lean that it would be like you're corporate employed. By that I mean like you get paid to stream if you're painting a certain product or have something in the background that's a certain product, and that earns a little bit of revenue per every stream. That's what I think. You paint, but I haven't heard the weird too well. Good. That's good because I've got more janky. I'm getting more janky, not less. So I've got. So I'm running all over the show trying to find ways to remedy it. And like, yeah, it's conversation with people in here really, really helps. Yeah, and believe it or not, just me being insulted, frankly, really, really helps. Who would have thought it? Who would have thought being insulted would be positive? But it is. Get a little laugh, you know, because the day will be gone. Oh, you haven't hit it well. No. Well, you know, what would you prefer? What do you want? Like, I mean, if you want to go, there's plenty of better channels out there where you've got someone who's just repressing everything and trying to put forward someone who they ain't, you know. And if that's your cup of tea, I'm not going to stop you. By all means, go have a little looky at that, you know. But I can't do that. I can't be something I'm not. I don't want to, because here's the main issue with that. Say you pretending to be someone you're not, right? And say the best everything happens and it all succeeds, right? And you get everything you want, you know, super duper lovely ad revenue, sponsored, all the good caboodles, right? But people are only watching for that that thing you forced into being, that perception, like that personality that you've made. I could imagine that that's exhausting to just have to be that all the time. It's like how it's not a question of getting really popular. It's what you want to become popular for, you know? Is it actually a phrase? Is it actually a thing that I've described? Really? Is it actually a thing? Or you're just having a pop at my beloved WWE or WWF when I watched it, frankly? Yeah, I don't know. Yeah, it's and I think it's doable. It's doable. Like, say you've got a production team behind you, you come in, you record for 20 minutes, and then you go back to yourself for the rest of the day. Yeah, okay, sure. Loads of people do it, and it works. But I don't think you can do it for streaming. I don't think it's. I think too much of yourself is involved because of the amount of time. Could be wrong. I could be completely wrong. But it's interesting to mull over, I have to say. I do like chewing over stuff like that. Oh, Big Mac. How many unfinished miniatures? Well, it's actually been a bit of a blessing, the unfinished miniatures, because there's no way I would complete this 100 million miniatures 100 pledge if I wasn't so flippant with finishing things. I'm getting better at it. I'm definitely getting better at it. And I'm sure when I start playing, I will get even better still. But it's a lot. It's a lot, Big Mac. I don't know the exact number, but it's not it's not it's not something to be proud of, let's say. The reason for it is, Red Shirt, is I see it as symbiotic. I'm not just trying to entertain you, right? It's not just about you. I'm also trying to help me get there. The original reason, all those years ago, that was the original reason for doing the channel. It's like, Table, you're a bit janky. You need something where you're talking every day. So that was so that's it. It's not it's a very strange form of entertainment. It entertains me as well. That's the crux of it. You know what? I really like what I've done with that shoulder. I'm gonna do the same with the knee. Oh, I already have. There we go. Yeah, he looks better. I'm not regretting mixing those inks at all. That is way closer to what I was looking for. And then I get to bring the colour back up. Yeah, there's a finesse to it. Like I said, without repeating myself too much, is it you want to get whatever your reason, you want to get the fame, you want to get the money. Don't get me wrong, I'd like a few bucks, but it's all about how you go about getting those bucks. Like, what do you want to get those bucks for? Like, think of all those poor OF girls who have shown off their gubbins, right? Made some money, and they're like, but now I have to show my gubbins if I want to keep getting this money. You know, I'm sure there's some people there that are regretting that decision. Yeah, it's nice. Do you know what it is, Ven? It's connection. It's connecting with other human beings, because we all need it. We've all got our monkey brains. We all need to connect with other human monkey brains. Oh, me too, Spammy. Me too. I want to paint all day. Without a doubt, I want to paint all day. I feel like potentially I could unlock it, but then there's a lot of people out there wanting the same thing. So I guess you've got to find a new niche. My niche for Warden, I said, maybe you should paint miniatures with your beard, because I'm pretty sure no one else is doing that. So I suggested he just paint his models with his beard. The other thing I was thinking is, like, if one of us takes off, then we can just carry everyone else, you know? Like, say the most ridiculous thing happened, right? Say this channel took off, right? Say I'm raking in $1 million a year, right? Say I'm raking in $1 million a year. How I could employ 4 people, and I'd say I'll pay you $30,000 a year. You might have to do something for me, but mostly you just get to sit around and paint. But I might send you a box of something that needs assembling or something. I don't know. There's a lot of possibility there to drag other people's asses with me there. In theory. Have you seen those? I tell you what, right? The TikTok where you have someone watching something, and what they're watching is a third of the TikTok screen, and then you've got 2/3 this boilerplate person sitting in a chair with a nice background, just going like, "Oh no, they're doing what? What's going on?" It's like, oh god, it's awful, absolutely awful. At least this has a certain progress and skill element to it, I guess. You know, you can see the improvement, but just going like, oh no, they did what? Well, there's a reason everyone's doing it. Yeah. I want some ridiculous bank. Clearly, I've done something wrong. That's good then. I'll be honest. If even just one person picks up a brush and has some fun painting something that they had been putting off for ages, I think that's fun. But I'll go one better than that. It doesn't even have to be them picking up a model. If I get a little cheeky smile or a laugh or just even a out of someone, I'll take that. I like that. I like that a lot. If I get at least that, I'll be happy with that. I'll take that. Or better still, if you're about to sip a drink and then I say something and you're like, that would be that's a goal. That's a goal I can get behind. That's why I like the nonsense talk, because most of it's gibberish, but then something comes out and it's a little gem. But most of it's just gibberish nonsense. Man, I'm all philosophical. I'm all analyze stuff. Well, that's yeah, when it's not these streams. When yeah, I like to bat around a bit of convo, and I like nonsense. Most amused. I love it. I love it. I can't get enough of it. Every single day that's what I'm fishing for nonsense. Fishing for nonsense. I can't get enough of it. I've still got a shed load of this blue. I might have to keep going doing these. I was thinking of setting up my own social media presence to show my painting, not streams, but finished models properly. I just don't know where to begin with it. Okay, Spammy, we can talk about that. So, not a flex, but in just 9 days, both respectively, I grew my TikTok and my Instagram. Wait, no, that's a lie. 9 days, the TikTok went over 1,000 because I pushed hard on that, and then TikToks took about a month. But I grew those to 1,000 because I found the achievement because you could start live streaming at that point. But I mean, if I'm using TikTok to look at stuff, I feel like it's not good for me. It's more like an advertising platform, I feel, because a lot of people do just peruse it, and for some reason your TikTok and your Instagram numbers equals free stuff. Like the bigger your number, the more free stuff you can get. And I don't know about you guys, but I bloody love free stuff. I absolutely love free stuff. Free stuff is the best. Free stuff just hits different. And I don't know what it is about it, why it feels the way it does, but I absolutely love free stuff. And it doesn't fade away. Like those Goblin stamping plates, free stuff. Love it. It's lovely. Very, very nice. Although I think I'm going to buy the new set, the Phase 1 new plates, whatever it's called. They're $70. I think I'm going to buy those. I'm not going to message them again. I'm going to actually buy those and support them, I think. Because they were nice enough to send me out that Ultimate Starter Kit. Because I never would have got it. It's too fancy for me. It's too fancy. Never would have got it. If it wasn't for their generosity, never would have got those. Still sold out. Very much all in stock this end, Red Shirt, I'm afraid. I wish there was a way I could get it to you in Canada, but there's just... Sorry, Red Shirt. Yeah, I'm sorry, bud. I mean, it must be rough. Could you not get someone in the States to order it and then ship it to you? Well, hang on. Canada isn't America. I might be able to post it to you, but you might be paying over the odds for it, though. You might be better off waiting for it to come into stock. Yeah, I offered, but I don't know how I was going to possibly follow through on it. I think it was nice of me to offer, but I think it would cost an absolute fortune in additional charges. Yeah, that makes sense. Do you want me to stamp a few things now? Do you want to? Well, I guess seeing it in action is a pale comparison to actually owning it. Yeah, I'll do cake. That is a great idea. Thanks, Scorpion. I mean, I'm no Golden Demon winner, right? But the plan has always been running your own race, and I've definitely improved since January. That's for sure. Just for time on court, and a lot of it is also is talking through painting with guys because picking colours is really difficult for me. So I've learnt a lot from everyone else. I would like to actually. Yes, is Discord open? Yeah, it is. We kind of, Scorpion, we kind of just a lot of it is us stumbling through. Like, I won't lie, I make a load of mistakes when painting things, but we have the amount of things we've accidentally stumbled on has been a lot. We kind of just like feel our way through. So I mean, yeah, it's really good. Like, we just kind of figure it out together, and that's something I really, really enjoy. I very much don't like to just have like anything that goes well. I do like to put out like, I mean, like this guy was what? This guy, did we do this guy January, February? And I really enjoyed this guy. And at the time, we were really pushing boundaries on some things, on like freehand and stuff. So it's just nice, like lots of little stories. But not just me as well, Assassin. Like, everyone in the chat knows little bits and bobs, and I've learned so much from just listening to people. So, yeah, ears open, and you pick up a lot. You really will. You really will pick up a lot. But the way I paint, I like the way I paint. I'm very much a one layer. I'm very much, I like a lot of pigment in my paint. I don't want to do multiple layers of the same color. I don't like doing that. I'm very much a one and done layer, is what I'm saying. There's a little hair in there. Agreed. Absolutely agreed, then. Right, okay, it's decision time, okay? Whew, right. So, the bad voice in my head is telling me to end the stream right now and get cranky. But if I stop streaming now, then I'll be stuck with the bad mood that hit me at the 28-minute mark. So, I'm going to push through. I'm going to do the hour because I've got paint on my palette. And if I just turn off the stream, I'm just self-sabotaging myself. So don't listen to that voice table. Have some fun. Continue painting. Enjoy painting. I'm going to continue, right? I'm going to continue. I've decided, right? I'm going to continue. I'm going to make myself a cup of coffee. But I'm going to push through it, guys. I think I want to come through this, the other end, being positive. Oh. I don't have any coffee. I don't have any coffee. I don't have any Megaforce. Let's just keep going. Let's just keep going. Let's do the stamping plates. Let's do Titus. Come on, table. Stop being a little bitch, table. Don't listen to that guy, all right? I know it sounds like I've got multiple personalities, but it's just my inner monologue. It's not. It's not. It's not mental. Everyone has an internal monologue. Just mine's not nice. That's all. I'm going for it. Right. Let's find cake. Cake. I really want to buy these extra stamping plates, but they're like $14 each. Cake. You're not cake. Are you cake? Cake. Huh? Where's cake? I don't have any. I don't have any energy drinks. I've got no caffeinated beverages. Unless I make my wife's fancy coffee, but that's a real chore to make. I might make it. Where's cake? Oh, here's cake. Found cake. Yeah, it's true. Again, like, guys, that's why insults don't bother me. That's why being insulted, it does not affect me, because no one is rougher on myself than myself. So it's like I say, it's a double-edged sword. Double-edged sword is good and bad. I don't like being bonkers. I don't like it, but you can't help the way you are. Burp, burp. Right, cake cleaned. I do want some caffeine, though. I think I'm going to have to rustle up some of my wife's fancy pooey coffee. Just one moment, guys. I've got to throw some coffee grains in the percolator. I won't be long. Man, thank God I decided to continue. Jeez Louise, table. Good job, you. Good job, buddy. Let's have a look. Stamp your thumb and make a cover. Exactly right. We'll get ready to do stamp. Preference on colour? Anyone? Ah, man. Whoo! Lordy. Oh, yeah, so let's go with more positive stuff. Frankie mentioned about what's going on with the Warlord games stuff being sent out. So I shot them a message. Blue it is. So I sent them out a message. Haven't heard back from them, but they said it would be a few weeks, and it's been almost 2 months now since They said they'd send stuff out. So a polite reminder. What else has happened? The mysterious ad revenue money that was floating in the ether, that looks like it might be coming my way, which is $185. I also might be getting $100 from selling 2 air guns, maybe. So if that happens, that's $285. And I'm thinking that June is quite a long way from 11th. So I'm thinking I might burn it all on airbrushes because of what Fred said. Because Fred called me poor. He said I don't have an airbrush. So I thought, well, maybe if I just spend all the money on an airbrush and an extraction system, then we can do airbrushing. So there's some good news. That's positive, isn't it? That's stuff. And I like the idea of buying the airbrush just because of the gag with Fred. That appeals to me. So that's what I'm thinking. So that's what I'm thinking right there. That's what I'm thinking. It's that easy. Woo! There we go. One butt. Easy. So yeah, so that's good news. So that's what I'm thinking. I'm thinking we might go airbrushing. Maybe. Because I'm not buying minis. It's like a box that would go here, and it's got a big filter at the back and like some lights in it, and then like a sucky pipe that spits out the window. So that's what I'd get. And then the other thing is a compressor, and it's like a beginner set. It's like a compressor, 3 different airbrushes, a 0.2mm, a 0.3mm, and a 0.8mm airbrush. So that's what I'm thinking. I'm leaning that way. Yeah, because like, you know, why not? You know, maybe I will, because then I can still have the goal of getting enough money together for 11th, and it makes it a little bit more dangerous because I had the money but then spent it. So why not roll the dice, live a little, as was it Spammy? Yeah, as Spammy said, we got to live a little, you know. And today's going to be finished. Today will be done, and thank God I didn't end it on a sad face note. Oh man, you don't understand what. It's a big deal that I stayed. For me, personally. Now stop talking about a table! Sniff some acetone, and crack on! I am going acrylics, and I am going for maximum extraction. It's going to sound like a bloody wind tunnel in here. It's going to be amazing. We're going to have a lot of fun with it. Titus? Sure, we can have a Titus layer. Oh, it's going to be really loud then. It's going to be really, really loud. It's going to be super loud. So the next goal would be some kind of noise cancelling, fanciness. But it's going to be crazy loud, super duper loud, really loud, nothing but noise. Yeah. So, yeah. But we will get airbrush stuff. So it might be constantly humming, yeah. But what I'll do is I will have it under the desk. So maybe it being under the desk will dampen the noise a little bit. We'll see. I mean, I might do it. I might not. I might, you know, more rational minds might prevail, and I might be like, hey, table, just save it for 11th. It's going to get noisy. It's going to get noisy. We might have to figure something out. But it won't be airbrushing the whole time, you know? Maybe just mute me for the airbrush. I don't know. I haven't figured it out. It's all alien territory for me. I might get like big buyer's remorse. I might buy it all and then be like, this is awful. But there is a smaller airbrush generator set that claims to be like low noise. But you only get one brush with that. And I figure 3 brushes is better than 1 brush. It's his girth that really upsets me. Look at it. He's so hunk a chunk. And he's 4 bases now. He's got 4 bases. He's on a little... I hate to say it, but he's starting to look like a certain something that I don't want him to look like. But I don't even want to say it. But I fought it and I've been like, ugh. There we go, Titus Layer. You beautiful Titus, you. Whoop. Whoo, Lord, where's my coffee? I want me some of that coffee. Coffee takes ages. It's not like the instant stuff I like drinking. Exactly, Spammy. He's done and got it. He's a detective. He is. That Spammy's a detective. Yeah, it hit me the other day, and I was like, ooh. That was my exact reaction. Ooh, ooh. Titus Tally, thank you very much. Much appreciated. Whoo, Titus. Right, now, before that paint runs out, I want to do a little bit more of the Sorcerer Lord. Because he's ready for this little dibby dabbies. Where's my brush? There it is. He needs some dibby dabbies. Oh, the paint really is starting to go. It's now or never with these dibby dabbies. Ironically, it needs a little bit of a zhuzh. Right, so what was it? It was Arian Blue and Cinnabite Green. Scorpion, I do have some recommendations, actually. I really, really do. One book that is part of a series of books, but one book that really jumped out on me, which was a lovely insight to how a demon world, a chaos world looks. But Storm of Iron. Storm of Iron. I read that, and it made me want to read all of the series. But the Storm of Iron book is... It's not for the faint of heart. Don't get me wrong. Like, it is chaos. So, you know, it gets a bit wild. But it is... it's a really, really good read. Storm of Iron. Oh, yeah. Well, I mean, that... Look. It is questionable. Let me find him. Where is he? Like, I wasn't sure what that was on his hip, but it's a vial. I tried to paint glass effect on it, but I wasn't sure what it was at first. I wasn't sure at all. I didn't know. So all we're doing now is dibby-dabbing and cleaning this up. That's what we're doing. Just in preparation for another ink on the yellows that will change it up again, but... Oh, Mexi! Ah, you timed it perfectly. You timed it perfectly. If you had joined any earlier, I was boring everyone to death with some janky janks. But we just got through it. It was touch and go, but we're here. Just remember, if I bore you and you leave, don't leave without a devastatingly horrible comment. Something that is soul-destroyingly bad. Exactly when and why I bored you. Don't go without doing that. You owe me. You owe me nothing, but you definitely do owe me. If you like action and fighting books, Brutal Cunning, I don't know that. There was one, it was like 18 hours or 15 hours. It was about guardsmen, life expectancy. That was a really good book. I like that one a lot. Oh, the Soul Drinker Omnibus. They're really good. There's a really good example in there of some chaosy stuff. That's really good. My accent. Well, hang on a second, Mexi. I feel like I need to ask you where you're from. You know, you can hear my voice, but I'm curious as to where you're from in the world. My accent is southern England is my accent. With a little sprinkle of a little bit here and there. California. Ooh, California. Never been. Never been. I might actually end up going to Phoenix, Arizona. That's the closest I'll be. I've been invited there, so if ever I get enough money together, I will fly over to the States, believe it or not. Hopefully, I will get the quintessential American experience. I want to do everything Americans want to do. I want to drink too much at a baseball game. What else is quintessentially American? I would love to go to a homeowners association meeting and see what that's like. Yeah, I want to do all American things. I need to eat brisket. I've been told I need to eat brisket, but I also have to be a little bit careful what I eat in the US, because I don't know if you notice about the US, but a lot of things you guys call food are banned here in Europe, because they don't quite fit under the definition of what food is. I got that Valley white girl voice, but definitely not Caucasian. What's a Valley white girl voice? Let me just try. Okay, so a lot of Americans talk out of their noses. So if I pinch the bridge of my nose, oh my God, girl, that is just too cute. That's the best I can do. I'm not allowed to drive. I'm not allowed to drive. You have to have a IQ minimum here in Finland to drive a car, and I don't meet it, so I can't drive a motor vehicle. I can't even drive a lawnmower. So so I can't be the driver, but I would sit on a bus. Could I sit on the bus and just drink beer? Could I do that? I felt like my impression was spot on. I felt like that was completely right. Absolutely not, sir. Well, yeah, okay. So polite. No, that's catastrophically wrong, sir. When you add sir to anything, it just it's so good. That's not how I sound, sir. You shame us, sir. I like Mountain Dew, but it's illegal to sell in Europe. Mountain Dew is right on my street. It's a horrible caffeine bomb in a bottle. But yes, it is not. You're not allowed to buy it here. It's not allowed. But I don't think you can buy Kinder eggs in America, right? Kinder Chocolate Surprise? Hello, Your Majesty. I can imagine, yeah. I think you can. I don't think you can buy Kinder eggs in the States. I don't think I do well in the States, though. I don't have that go get a good at selling an image kind of attitude. I think I'd be in Tent City shouting at cars. I think I'd be homeless in the States. Okay, Kinder eggs. You do have Kinder eggs. Yeah, they have toys in them. Yeah, they have toys in them. Yeah. At the moment, it's superhero figures. Do you have superhero figures, Kinder eggs? This armor has come out a treat. What a nice result this is. Cinnabite Green. I recommend it, guys. Cinnabite Green. It's delicious. Oh, I feel like myself again. God, Gordon Bennett. It only took 2 hours, 20 minutes. Well, 2 hours, 10. Finally, I feel like myself again. Whoo! Lordy. The demons were on my doorstep. They were setting in. They were whispering horrible things to me. But I overcame the demons. Whoo! That was rough. So what we've been doing, I'm playing a Terminator Sorcerer Lord. I thought I'd do a little bit more on him. And we've been working on some Gene Stealers. I haven't actually completed anything. I had a plan, but that's what set me off. I had a plan and I made it in my head, and I didn't manage to do the plan, and that's what set me off. And I've put a bit of ink on this, so not too much. Most of it has been me just waffling on about, oh, feelings this, oh, problems that. Brr. But we're through it now. Your Majesty, hello. I just answered your question, Your Majesty, just saying that. Morty is stalled. He's intimidating me. The last thing I did was Corax White the wings. Let me show you. Come here, Morty. So the last thing I did was Corax White outline out the wings. His body's done. I need to do the base, the smoke, the scythe a little bit. Not too much. Scythe handle, sorry. But he's done. I like how he's come out. But I've stalled. I've stalled with him. But I just need to finish the wings. But I'm going to have him ready for the 100. He's going to be part of the 100. But I tell you what, he's definitely... Because I got him... Oh, his face, actually. His face is here. There's his face. You see his face in there? It's a bit slimy because, you know, Nurgle. But his face is in there. But I feel like there's different levels of model, right? And Morty is... he's a hell of a model to paint. Really, really intimidating. And frankly, I think he should have been something I paid in 2027. But I'm very happy with how he's come out. So, I mean, but yeah, it's really intimidating. I never would have bought it full price. If it wasn't for people's generosity in stream, I never would have got a Morty. But it turns out I didn't need to buy him because the person I thought I requested it wasn't who I thought it was. So it turns out I didn't have to paint Morty, but... that's holding up the shelf Dreadnought. Oh, that might be before your time, Eskimo. I've got a load of these Dreadnoughts. I started buying them once they became legends, when they stopped getting discontinued. I don't like the new Dreadnoughts. I like these. So not only do I have a Dreadnought, but I've also got my Dreadnought Proxy. I've got 2 of these Siege Automata, and I'm going to use these in my 40k games as Dreadnoughts. Or, if I want to just do a scenario, a rogue robot that needs to be put down by a kill team or something. So yeah, it's a Siege Automaton. I've got 2 of these beauties, so I'm just in the process of making that. Ah, yeah, well, Golden Demon winner, yeah. That's it, load-bearing Dreadnought, that's the guy. But yeah, Golden Demon, it's just a whole different level, isn't it, really? And I'm not saying like, hey, if I spent 1 million years on one model, I could do that. I definitely can't paint to Golden Demon level. But when it's just about having fun, I don't mind so much the end result. As long as it's better than my previous one, that's the only improvement I need. That has come out a bit patchy there. I think I need to dibby-dabby that instead. Dibby-dabby, 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 slibby-slabby. I like him. I like this guy. It's worked. I'm mixing the inks. Not going full dark. What do you eat today? Mexi, I can take you through what I've eaten today. So, I have eaten today. I woke up and I had breakfast, which was a cup of coffee. And then I took the little munchkins to a place called Pivacotti, which is like daycare. And then on my way home, I stopped by the local supermarket for a can of Megaforce, which I hungrily drunk down like a baby bird in a nest. So I chugged that down. Then I followed that with some... I came home and I ate some creatine monohydrate, some magnesium, some zinc, and some No Explode pre-workout. So I had that. Then I worked out. Then I had myself... a couple of tubs of something called quark. I had a couple of tubs of quark and a couple of meatballs with that. And then that's it. That's everything I've had. And I'm going to have another coffee. I had another cup of coffee before when I started the stream. And I'm going to have another cup of coffee now. So that's my my food for today. And what I'll do is, I don't know what I'll have for the rest of the day. If I spent 800 hours on a model and had proper equipment, you'd believe me, I'd win that shiz. But I just can't do that. 800 hours on a model. I don't think if you gave me 800 hours, I could come out with a Golden Demon entry. I don't think I could do it. I don't think I have the skill. It's like milk curd. It's very high in protein, I think. It's like a very low calorie slop that makes food tastier. Whatever food I eat some quark with it, and it's a food in tastifier. Sort of, yeah, sort of. Yeah, sort of. I love the stuff. I have it with every meal. Like I say, it makes whatever you're eating a little bit tastier. It's got no taste of its own. On its own, it's awful. But you throw that in your gob, and then you throw in a food, and it makes the food. I don't know why. It just in tastifies it. But yeah, so that's I don't really eat a lot, frankly. Although yesterday was tortillas, so obviously I chomped too many tortillas. So this is how I think Mexi's voice is. Hey, I like the way you talk. That's a California accent, right? I think so. Well, my you like the way I talk? Well, thank you very much. I quite like the way I talk as well. It's majority. How I describe it is 95% nonsense, but then we get 5%, and I would argue that it's pure gold. Pure gold. Hey, I'm from California. I am a white girl from California. How about that sunshine, eh? The accent is changing. The accent is changing per word. So, I'm actually from the part of the UK where most of the Americans came from, actually. I'm from Plymouth. Yeah, I'm from Plymouth. Beautiful place. Absolutely beautiful place. Very old. Did you know that Plymouth's history goes back 2,000 years? Did you know that? Bet you didn't. Bet you didn't know that. Yeah, 2,000 year history. That's true. That is. But it's not just old. Wait, are you a... Oh no, you're not from Wales, just the Welsh accent. I went to Wales, and I went to a random place in Wales to study, and I stepped off the train with all my stuff after I'd been accepted, and the first piece of graffiti was in massive, gigantic red text, and it said, F the English. And I was like, oh no! I'm a little English boy. I'm in trouble. What have I done? But it turns out Welsh people quite liked me for some reason. So, go figure. It was just a random bit of graffiti, not indicative of how Welsh people entirely feel. No, it's on the same coast, but it's a lot further down. Dover is other end. So if you okay, so if this is the UK, right? You've got like this thumb, a thumb or wang bit that comes out of there. Dover's like here, and I'm on the wang, on the not the very end of the wang. Upper Hayford. Oh, okay. Where am I with this? You know what? I think my coffee will be ready now, surely. So I'm just cleaning these up a little bit. Just don't want them to look like ink. But I'm really pleased with the chat, frankly. It's nice to have a little chat ears. What? Not surprising that I live on friggin' England's Wilkins? Is that what you said? Fred, what are you accusing me of? Just because I was born on England's Wilkins doesn't make me... How dare you? Hey. But I mean, be warned, guys. Like you laugh and joke at my expense. You know, you're just insulting table away. You know, insult here, insult there. But like, God help you all when the channel blows up, because I'm coming after all of you. If you don't think I'm gonna, 100%, the channel blows up, I'm booking plane tickets. I'm chasing you all down, and you're just gonna be walking along. Well, you don't walk in America. You're just gonna be driving along, and you're gonna see some wonky-legged, overweight old man chasing down your car. How on earth is this guy running 45 miles an hour? What's going on? And you won't be able to escape by that point, because I would have locked on target. It'll be like It Follows, only not such a long chase, because I'll get out of breath. But for a moment, I'll be sprinting at 45 miles an hour at you, and I won't have any expression on my face. Scorpion, you're in. I mean, you press the button. I'm not lying. I'm coming after all of you. Don't give me a budget, because I will get carried away with it. I'll chase you down. For the love of God, I'll find out all your addresses, and so help me, I'm going to send you pizzas, and I'm going to tell the pizza company to write slurs in pepperoni on them. You don't eat pepperoni? It doesn't matter. You're going to get pizza slurs. That's what's going to happen. I will 100%. Yeah, don't think that won't happen, because that is 100% going to happen. Oh, no. Mexi, you've made a terrible mistake. You didn't weigh the responsibility. You've just gone and made a terrible, terrible error. I mean, it's not just a case of subscribing to a channel when you press that button. You've entered into an agreement where if you try to leave, I will unleash terrible weapons of torment and woe upon you. You should have... that's a terrible, terrible mistake. You don't get no anchovies. You could probably get anchovies, but again, they will be part of the slur. Toppings are only allowed in slur format. So, yeah. So another thing, you might not know this, Mexi, but I have a Patreon goal, which is $15,000 a month. So for your $15,000, what will happen is I will kidnap Fred and fly him out to a location of my choosing. He will then don a pair of, it is Daisy Duke, right? Daisy Duke hot pants, little denim cut-off shorts, and then he will spend the day hanging out on a boat in his shorts with me that I've purchased, just for a measly 15,000 monthly subscription. and so help me, if I'm not flying him out, and if he says no, I'm going to get him. That's what's going to happen. I'm going to go get him. Yeah. If he thinks that's not legit, then, you know, and I know he's quite near to Warden, because he bought him that Vortex mixer. So I reckon if I put a bit of pressure on Warden, he'll fold and he'll give up where you were at. That's what I reckon. I'll lean on Warden, and then I don't remember the $500 one. There was a 10,000 one. 10,000 was, oh yeah, the 10,000 one is I will come and get you. Yeah, the 10,000 is, that's all you get. 10,000 is I'll come get you. That's all you get for your money. Oh, it's a $5 one, and the $5 one is you pay $5 a month and you won't receive a signed photo of me. Oh, so good. That's Fundy, that is. That was Fundy's magic. I'm entering tonight's 100 mil Euro Millions. If I win, I'm subscribing, and I want Freds in hot pants tomorrow. You know what, Spammy? I'll go one better, right? I will... if there's a 15,000 monthly donation, with donation 1... I'll buy a new phone and live stream just hot pants cam on that phone and follow behind Fred's with it. That's all that will be. It will just be Fred's hot pants cam. I'll set it all up, and I'll just have a phone literally just walking just behind him, and you'll get cake cam. I think I don't see a downside. If you hear a lot of these people, rich people, saying, "Oh, I don't know what to spend my money on. It doesn't solve all my problems." I think a hot pants cam of Fred's cake would solve your problems. You're just not thinking. You're not thinking this through, Mr. Millionaire or Miss Millionaire. You don't, Freds. You don't see any of that money, Freds. I said you're traveling economy. You're not getting a meal on the flight, and I will allow you to order some sides at dinner, but you can't have a main course. I'll buy you a couple of sides, but you're not seeing penny one of that. So just a heads up. And you can't even keep the shorts after you've worn them. You have to give them back to me for reasons, right? So yeah, you don't even get to keep the shorts. What's Cake Cam? Mexi, you don't really want to know. You don't really want to know. Cake Cam is it's a new thing. We just invented it with you here with us. We just invented it. It's basically me objectifying Fred. I don't know why I'm objectifying him, but he will be donning some denim hot pants, and hanging out on a boat. I'm going to rent out a boat, and me and him are going to hang out, and he's going to be like the babe on the boat, and then we'll live stream it, and everyone can enjoy his physique. Just objectify him. The deal's only getting worse for Freds. It's only getting worse for him. Moment by moment, it's only getting worse. But no, we can sit on a boat. We can sit on a boat and hang out, Freds. I think it would be fun. And it would just crack on the live stream and everyone can enjoy it. It will be perfect. Absolutely perfect. So yeah, so clearly, perfectly obtainable Patreon goals. I think, frankly, nothing stupid about those. Perfectly serious. Patreon allowed it. I don't know why they did, but they did. So yeah. What can I say? That's all it is. I mean, if you want to add your own contribution to it, Mexi, you're more than welcome to. I am happy to hear your input because it doesn't affect me. Because if you suggest something, all I've got to do is force Fred to do it. It affects me not at all. So yeah, suggest away. Oh no. I'll be right back. Got to do my Duolingo and reading. Stream's ended. And have a great day, everyone. Thanks. I'll see you all tomorrow. Thank you, Scorpion Assassin. Keep me posted if you fancy it about the job stuff. I'd be interested. See you later, Mexi. Mexi got bored. Very polite saying it. If you knew the founder of Patreon, you would understand why they allowed it. Oh, that's mysterious. No, not us, Spammy. Just you, bud. Just you, buddy. Just you. Sorry. Can't include everyone else in that. You know what you did. You shouldn't have said those things. It was quite harsh. You're quite blunt, Spammy. You should maybe rethink yourself. I've totally lost track where I'm going with these colours. I've done the arm. I haven't done the gauntlet. Do you know what I like, right? This is one of my hobbies. I really, really get a kick out of it. What we just did there, right? Now, we were just like having a nice old collective daydream about what we would spend that money on. And in my imagination, spending money, I'm a big fan of doing it. Because we all had a good old laugh about the boat. We invented Cake Cam. I love stuff like that. Just thinking about what we would do. Yeah, I like it a lot. And I know it sounds like I was just threatening you guys with it, but no, it's not just a threat. It's an absolute promise that would, yeah, it's not a threat. It's Gosh darn promise. But I love doing stuff like that. It's fun. Because we've all not spent any money as well, you know? But we got to spend some money in a weird way. Do you know what I mean? You know what I mean. Bop, 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 bop. Hey, I've got this Saturday off, so if I needed to fly to the States, we should probably do it this weekend. Someone just needs to, if someone could just donate 15 grand, just donate 15 grand, and I'll hop on a flight Friday night. Yeah, just 15 grand. I'll be on a flight Friday night, and then we can get it all figured out. I'll come back Sunday, rent a boat. Oh, Freds, can you drive a boat? Do you live near water? These are all serious problems, actually. There's some serious issues right there. Does he live near water? Can he drive a boat? I mean, I guess we could just sit in a rubber dinghy. We could sit in a rubber dinghy at a pool. We could do that. We could do that if there's no water around. I forget that the States is like massive. Have I seen a map? I have seen maps before, yes, Freds. I have seen maps, yes. Great question. You have a pool, Freds. But if we can't do this at your house because then I'll know your address, and then that makes you target number one for pizza slurs. I wouldn't travel the world on a yacht. I would just go from, say, if I had a yacht, right, I would just go from one warm location to another all year round. So I was just in the sunshine, by the water. So I've been quite lucky growing up where I've grown up because I've always been near the sea. I love the water. I've gone and plastered a load of paint in that face recess. No, I don't want to buy US real estate because you have to, even though you've bought it, you have to pay property tax on the size of the place, right? So if you buy a place, you've got to pay, even though you own it, you've still got to pay tax on it, and I find that inherently unfair. So I'm not going to do that. I'm not going to buy a property in the US. No, sir. Spain is fine, but I'll probably go Canary Islands. Canary Islands are my favorite place in the whole world. I love the Canary Islands. It's just stunning. I love them. I love them. Canary Islands, 100% would buy a house there. I've never been to Mallorca. I would love to, but I've never been. I'd buy you a house. If I owned the house, Freds, if I was, okay, if I'm minted, I'll buy a house and then you look after it, maintain it, whatnot, pay the property tax. But it'd be my name, but you could live there rent free as long as you maintained it and looked after it. I'd do that. I would totally do that. 12 months notice. We'd have to get that down. That's not funny enough. I think 12-second notice would be good. Keep you on your toes. 12-second notice. Day or night. I just want to say for the record, I do really like the idea. When the channel, I like the idea of you guys. Right, the channel takes off, right? When it does, let's visualize it. When it takes off, I'm just going to say on stream, I'm coming to get you, right? And I'm not going to say who it is, right? I'm not going to say who it is, but that weekend, I will be on a plane coming after one of you guys. Just think of the terror. If I just say that, this weekend, I'm coming to get one of you. You're all going to be looking over your shoulder. You're all going to be terrified. Oh, yeah. That's how I, yeah. I'll be like, table's here. That is 100% a thing. I'll just say, yeah, Friday stream, I'll be like, I'm coming to get you. And then I'll be off to the airport. Terrifying. Oh, Ven, you're going to Tenerife. I love Tenerife. But if you're landing at an airport, make sure it's south. Don't land North Airport. Don't land at the south one. It's in the middle of the sticks. And the island's not big. Not by anyone's standards, but North Airport's better. International entry. I don't know. I've never been to the States. Do I have to go through checks and stuff? I probably have to get my holes checked for illegal stuffs. And do they actually say at American Customs, because I know they say it in all the movies, are you here for business or pleasure? And I'll be like, a little bit of murder. I guess that would deny me entry, right? Pretty sure that would mess that up. Right, so I've done all of this right-hand side. Let's crack on. On my person? No. In my person? I don't want them taking my Agrax. Oh, okay, yeah. Maybe I can't just hop on a flight then. Okay, well, I can't just hop on a flight. Why is life never easy? I'm sure with enough money. What about a private jet? What about a private jet? Surely that forking out for a private jet foregoes some of the paperwork, right? What about flying you people out? You people, you Americans. Oh, yeah, I'd have the Agrax. I'd have the Agrax injected between the layers of my skin. So my skin tone would be the color of Agrax, but then once I'd arrived in country, I'd have it removed. I haven't traveled much. I haven't traveled since COVID. Because, you know, kids. Oh, wait, no. One trip to England for my mum's birthday. That was it. This is not as pigmenty as I would like. Might need 2 layers there. Oh no, I just needed more paint. There we go. Oh. Right, let that dry and then top it up. Not gonna lie, Canada does have a lot of natural beauty. Yeah, that's true. There's a lot of country to explore. Why would you need to go anywhere else? That's looking pretty gosh darn snacky. Ooh, I tell you what, I am quite pleased with this guy. Considering he was sitting on a shelf and I did that yellow and red glow effect fail, I'm very happy that I've picked him up again. I'm looking forward to doing the staff and the gun completely different colors as well. Because, you know, they're artifacts. He's picked them up. Where do I need to do a little bit more? We get to go lighter. Bear in mind that this Cinnabite going on, this is Cinnabite with Arium Blue in. So it's not just pure Cinnabite. So we get to go Cinnabite on top, and then we get to do some lovely highlights with what? I don't know. But putting contrast in your paints gives you mid layers, you know? because it was Cinnabite green with Arian blue, then it was Aramaic blue ink with Drakenhof Nightshade shade mixed together. Then the Cinnabite green Aramaic blue mixed back on. It's yeah. I think that armor's starting to look good. And also, bear in mind, I haven't even touched the yellows yet. I haven't even touched those yet. So he's coming on nicely. That's good. That's really good. Oh, dropped him. Okay. Well, not the hugest lump of progress ever, but still, nevertheless, progress made. Yeah, claims no one's watching. The count is definitely squiffy. Guys, I need to say, so obviously, you know, I feel a bit bad because I only really got down to painting in the last hour or so. Thank you guys for talking to me. That's textbook example of what I have to go through. Whenever it gets me, it's like, oh, it happens all the time. But appreciate you really helping steer me through that, guys. Thank you. That is prime example. It's exhausting being my brain. It really is. But thank you so much for like just keeping me occupied, chit-chatting with me. And I'm so pleased that I did the hour. I actually got to do some painting. Thanks, guys. Like, really, thank you very much. Like, honest to God, you filthy buggers. I've been too nice. I'm not even insulting you guys today. I've just been nothing but... It's just been nice stuff. Right. Guys, I will see you tomorrow. Thank you again. Have yourself a great day. Thanks for helping with my mood. I hope your moods are good. I hope I hope you have a fantastic day. I really, really appreciate you. I think Warden might still be streaming, so if he is, you can of course head over there. It was the 10-15 minutes before Mexi arrived that you guys fixed it, and yeah, that's where it got fixed. So, thanks, guys. I'll catch you later, guys. See you tomorrow. Oh, thank you so much. Thank you.